Alright, we're live again. Hey everybody, welcome back to Misfit Corner Comics Presents. This is the artist Andrew speaking. Hi! And I'm going to do some drawing. Pretty much probably for about another hour. But if you guys want to chime in, feel free. You know what, I think I'm going to bring the camera down a little bit more. Because it doesn't... I don't have to be so far away tonight. Not working as large as I did last time. So, this right here is a layout for a new character that I'm working on. That's part of the story within a story that I'm working on right now in Chapter 15. This is a bad girl. A villainess of sorts. Yeah, it's alright. I just started. You know what? Speaking of notifications, I will send one out real quick through Facebook. Ugh. You know, it still has that old picture. What thumbnail do I have up? Does it show thumbnails? Nope. Okay. Oh well. Do. Tweet. Wait a minute. Why does it always do that? I just sent out a tweet and it's showing the information from my last live stream, not my current live stream, which I don't know why it did that, but that's okay. Alright, so as I was saying earlier, I'm working on a new character design. This is a bad girl, an evil sorceress who's going to show up in the story I'm working on. Let me know if you guys... Cool, very good, that works. Let me know if you can hear me okay. I changed, on advice of counsel, I changed the location of my microphone. I actually put it up above the camera so it's not on the table anymore. So let me know if you guys have any problems hearing me as I work. And I'm going to get started. Actually, I have 2 or 3 pieces of art that I'm going to work on tonight, depending on how far we get. I was watching Avery's live stream earlier today while I was working, and knocked out the layouts for the next 5 or 6 pages of Chapter 13. So I'll be working on those for the next few days. And okay, cool. I'll be working on those for the next few days. I actually, I made a decision on something that Mike and I have been tossing back and forth, because part of the story for Book 3 is that there's a dragon. And we were debating on whether or not it was going to be like a mythical dragon, or if it was going to be based on a creature from reality, from the real world, and we'd been debating back and forth, and I hadn't decided. Well, then we changed part of this story, the story within a story, to actually include the dragon and how it was defeated. And so I had to it's time to shut up and actually get to work and actually design the thing. And I decided today, when I was doing some research, Michael had suggested an alligator, and I liked the idea, but we'd already done alligators in Book 2. And when I was doing research for images for an alligator, I came across an alligator snapping turtle, which was horrifically terrifying, some of the pictures I found of these things, these creatures. And I'm like, that's it. That's our dragon. So I'll probably be working on that next week when I start working on the bigger layouts for these next few pages. That'll probably be one that I work on during a live stream later this week, or next week I should say. I don't know exactly when. It depends on how far I get with the pages, with the other layouts that I'm working on. We will see. It all depends on how far I get, and in other words, it could be something I work on Monday. It could be something that waits till Wednesday. It could be a week from today. So it all depends. I do not know. I plan some things out, but I don't plan that many things out. This character is she's a bad girl. I keep saying bad girl. She's not a bad girl. She's evil. Let's put it that way. She's a sorceress who's come to this particular land in order to defeat our monk character. Well, actually, he's probably been out of the picture for a long time. I mean, he is, mortal. He's probably long dead, but he's going to leave behind a legacy, and that's a main part of the flashback, the story. And like I said, I'll be working on that this whole week, so you can find out more about it then. But she comes calling, and she's going to terrorize the villages of this area of, it's not a town, but these villages, and she's brought along a pet, and that pet is the said dragon I've been speaking about. What will eventually be a alligator snapping turtle. Which, honestly, I think if I ever saw one of those in real life, that'd be it. I'd be done. Now, Michael told me that when I talked to him about it, he said, "Do you remember the alligator snapping turtle that they used to have at the Museum of Science downtown?" And I'm like, "No." But supposedly they had a big old snapping turtle, alligator snapping turtle, as part of one of their displays or whatnot at the museum downtown. And to be quite frankly, Michael and his sister went and did that kind of stuff a lot when they were kids, so he would know. Honestly, I think I remember it, but I don't really remember it. There's a lot of stuff about the time my kids growing up that I really don't remember. That's what happens when you get old, man. Yes, she has really big feet, in case anybody wants to know. Yes, she does. Really big feet. Really big hands. And a really long tail. She's actually the very first cat person in the hero universe. She's probably not the very first one ever, but she's the first one I've drawn and made some type of main character out of, so that's kind of cool. I wonder what that says about what I think about cats and the fact that I made my very first cat character a bad person. I hate cats. I don't, really. We don't currently have any cats. Michael and Jennifer want to get a cat, but I am a dog person. I have my dog, and that's it. That's all I need. He's a pain in the butt, but alone. Avery's a dog person too, in case y'all didn't know that. Yeah, he's a big fan of dogs. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? I forgot music. Got my... Got my approved, YouTube approved playlist happening. I forgot to use it. You know, the funny thing is, I only listen to this music when I'm doing these live streams. Otherwise, I'm either watching Netflix or watching YouTube videos or whatnot. So I don't think about it. I don't have a name for this character yet. I got to do a little research and figure out what it's going to be, but it's not necessarily important right at this second. Names are not important, man. Names are not important. You guys hear the dog outside barking? If you can, that would be our next door neighbor's dog. His name is Jason. He's a big old German Shepherd, and he has a very big voice. Unlike Charlie, who's a little dog and has a little voice, but he can have a big voice when he wants to. This song, or this music, is called Milk and Honey. Yeah, works for me. Alright, well, in case anybody's watching this later, I'm planning on doing live streams Monday, Wednesday, and Friday of next week. Friday might be difficult, or it might be delayed, because Friday is the first day of the Collective Con here in Jacksonville. That's a local convention that I'll be set up at, and it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And I believe it's only till 6 o'clock, so we should be done at 6 o'clock at the show, wrapping things up. It's only at the fairgrounds, so it's only about 15 minutes away. So depending on traffic, I should be home probably by 7:15. So it's possible it might be delayed, but I'll still do it. Matter of fact, I'll probably just go ahead and push that one back by a half hour. And just plan to start that one at 8. Avery, I think the 7:30 time frame is a good time frame when it comes to other YouTubers. I don't think anybody else is live streaming right now. It's still a little early, I think, for a lot of people. See, I'll get the early crowd and get everybody going, and then they'll come in and wrap everything up, you know? I designed the layout which introduces this character, showing her like this, so I may use this not only as the character design but as the actual panel art for the page that she shows up on, because I'll cheat sometimes, and that's okay. I'm allowed to do that because this is my book. She's very evil, so she gets the darkness underneath her eyes. And she's actually a black cat, so she's going to have a lot of shading and all on her face. Like that. So she looked like a bad girl? I keep saying bad girl. I don't know why. She's not a bad girl. She's evil. The good thing about, well, maybe not the good thing, but one of the things about the way I've laid out this part of the story is that this is the only time you're really going to see her. You'll see her in shadow in the next page, and then, well, you might see her again, but her story really isn't that important. The fact that she brings the dragon to the town, to the village, is what's important. But she gets defeated, so, and then you don't see her again for a long time. But she may show up again in a future story, because you know those immortal goddesses, immortal sorceresses, they have a tendency to show up when you least need them, you know. Whether or not she becomes a main bad person or not is yet to be seen. Or at least it's yet to be thought up. Mike and I have when it comes to plotting out Hero, we are very much a fly by the seat of our pants kind of outfit. We have general ideas of where we're going with the story, and we have goals set out, like in this particular chapter, Hero has to get here, or Hero has to do this, and then somebody else has to do this, and somebody else has to do that. When it comes to the actual details, we kind of make them up on the fly. Trust me, when it comes to like the dialogue, we make it up on the fly too. simply because I don't write the dialogue till after all the art's done. And for anybody out there who wants to create their own comics, I do not recommend that. I do not recommend the Misfit Corner comic way of making comics. I think you should sit down, I think you should write out the story, I think you should have a beginning, middle, and end already in mind before you put your pencil to paper for the first time. Dialogue's important. Character bios are important. I do not recommend you winging it on the fly. But then again, that's just how we do it. Oh well. That was a little one-figure salute for Avery. I was gonna say he could pass it on. He could not pass it on. That's not what I'm thinking. He could see, my dialogue sucks. See, this is why I wait till the end to write the dialogue. He could get me back, but he doesn't record himself drawing. He does it all digitally because he's good that way. Alright, I think she's done. At least as much smearing and smothering and that I want to do. Most likely, depending on how long this took, it was 21 minutes, 22 minutes. So if I take this part of the video and I speed it up 2-4 times, that's a 5-minute video. New character design video. Alright. This is the next thing I want to work on. There we go, now it's in focus. This is more or less a background for a panel. This is the tail end, tail end, get it? Tail end of the mushroom snake, as Avery has dubbed it, which is going into this some type of water crevice or something. Never actually drew out the creature's full tail or anything, so I'm just going to make this up on the fly. The mushroom snake. Hey Avery, I'm not sure if it's the time thing, but... Well, then again, you said it might have been your internet. I was going to say, OBS seems to be working really good right now. You know, I say that and then my computer restarts, you know. But if your issue was definitely your internet, then that's... and not OBS acting up. think DNC did a video the other day where his OBS started screwing up. Get what you pay for, right? For a free application. That was Firefly, and now this is Gas Pedal. For those of you out there in the YouTube approved music land, you want to know what that little ditty was, there you go. So Avery, is there anything good on television tonight? Nobody wants to hear me talking to myself, so... When I was looking up some reference for this background, I was looking at images of valleys, and I remember seeing this one that had this lake in it, which I liked that idea, and it also had in the background these mountains that were just fading away into the background, and I thought, oh, I can do that. I can do that with the pencil, with the smudging. I like how that worked out. remember from the layout how much of this actually is in the panel. That's all right. So, what I've decided to do is when I live stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday nights, is then take the recording of the live stream and I got you. It's no problem, no problem. Then take the recording of the live stream and speed it up, cut out the fluff. I've said this a couple times, and then add a little music to the background and turn it into a regular drawing video. So if people miss the live stream, they can at least see what I'm doing art-wise on the video the next day. Which I haven't seen the benefits of doing it that way yet, but I personally in my mind think that there would be a benefit to it. So eventually when I got people checking in on a regular basis, they may appreciate it in the long run, you know? Me? No, not at all. For some reason, I'm just getting tired. It's only 8 o'clock. Nope. Everything's good. I'm happy. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got some fires in the works on some other fronts. And actually, you know what? Maybe I don't know where it went. I had a real interesting fortune cookie the other day, and I was going to keep it. I don't know what I did with it. I'm not going to worry about adding clouds and all to the background because I've got a scanned watercolor of clouds that I did that I've been reusing. But I do want to add a little bit of where's the right pen? There we go. You know, my wife told me something I thought was pretty weird. I'd never heard before. But she was watching a YouTube channel where they were talking about one of the subjects was how we eat our food and common mispractices of eating foods. And she said that one of the episodes was about cupcakes and how the proper way to eat a cupcake is to tear the bottom off of the cupcake and put it on top and turn the cupcake into like a sandwich with the cream, the filling, not the filling, but the cream in the middle. And we actually had cupcakes as a treat tonight, and I took one, tore the top off, but it was actually it's just like eating a cupcake, but it wasn't as messy, because you know when you take a bite of a cupcake it usually tends to go everywhere. So it was whatever. Somebody out there on YouTube created a video, my wife saw it and believed it, and now I'm converted. I'm a believer. But let's see, there was one other thing I wanted to try to get done tonight. I got about 15 minutes. I could probably do it. This was the character that was going to go in the foreground of that background, but it's rather boring. I think I want to change it. I think I want to do something different. I think what I want to do... You know what? Oh, alright, well. I don't watch normal TV either. Well, the wife and I watch Walking Dead together, of course. I do with that. Oh, I already put it away. Okay, hold on a second. I gotta look at something real quick. I forgot I put that away. Nope, nothing important there. Yeah, I'm looking at it now. You don't watch TV. I know, I know. Well, you were the only one talking. Have you seen the new trailer for Avengers Infinity War yet? I should ask, do you even care about the new trailer for Avengers Infinity War? You actually get to see the children of Thanos in this one. And they look pretty cool. I shared the picture on Facebook. Oh, I know, I know. But you know, if you want to see it, we can get you in to see it for free. Mike will gladly take you. When he can. Alright, see, this one I think will actually work better than what I originally planned. This will be the foreground for that background I did, where he's kind of looking back in disgust as the creature runs off and hides. As any good kung fu master monk would, you know, be dismissive of his defeated foe. Dismissive of a foe that did not give him any type of challenge, you could say. Alright. Damn it, you know, I didn't want to smear up the paper underneath, but oh well. Oh, what time is it? Okay, we're getting close to the end. We are at 57 minutes of streaming. I want to at least crack an hour. That's my goal each time. But we did 3 drawings. We did a new character design for a bad sorceress girl who may or may not come back again. I'm kind of liking her. She's very evil looking in a way, and so I'll have to think about that. She may come back and visit again. Did a background and a foreground for said background. So I got 3 things out of the way. Actually, where's my layout list? This is actually, where's my layouts? This is the bottom 2 panels for page 64, and this is the bottom 2 panels page for page 67. So we're jumping around a little bit, but that's okay. And I gotta scan these in, scan them in, put them on the page, and make pretty pages. Alright, well, Avery, I appreciate you joining me. Always good to have at least somebody out there. Looking forward to lunch on Sunday. I'm already getting hungry. I think Mike has that day off So he should join us, but he's house sitting for Tracy. So he'll just have to meet us there, which is fine. That's cool. Alright, man. Well, I appreciate you hanging out with me. And let me know when you're going to do your next live stream so I can be there from the beginning, okay? Alright, man. Talk at you later.